This is the Counterpoint system. So this is the back office. I'm logged in as if I'm a manager. So everything is available to me. So I can look at every function that is available. So point of sale, inventory, customer management, purchasing, sales history, the ability to publish items to the web, time cards, data interchange, system functions, as well as setup. And then, of course, I have a manager's app set up that has all the functions that I want to take a look at. So my reports, um, just different manager functions. And I can set this up so that it's unique for me. So when I log in, I have access to everything that I need. Counterpoint also lets you use the search feature. So if I click this magnifying glass here, and let's say I want to look at what is available for tax functions in Counterpoint, it shows me all of the tax authorities, tax codes, tax reports, so everything that I need having to do with taxes. So again, if you're looking to find a specific function in Counterpoint and you're not sure where it lives, the search function is awesome. You can click this clock in, clock out button to clock into the software. This basically allows you to rearrange your favorites. So this is what I have on my favorites menu right now. And then up here, these are my recently used. So this is where I last went in the system. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start with the touchscreen. So let me go ahead and click my touchscreen button, and I'll open it to full screen. Okay, so this is my version of the touchscreen. I've customized the buttons, added some images here. I changed the tender totals at the bottom. So this is all customizable. I decided what I wanted to show in the columns here. So I wanted to show my regular price and my sale price. And then, of course, these buttons up here are customizable, and you can add more buttons as well. You can add buttons to your heart's content. I just am limited to 4 rows and 4 columns. That's how I've set it up, but you're not limited. You're limited based on space. And the more buttons you have, the longer it takes to load, so keep that in mind. These are my fixed buttons down here, so wherever I go within the system, this is going to stay fixed. Okay, so let me go ahead and run a couple of transactions. So I'm going to sell to a customer, pretty simple sale. I'm not going to capture any information. Let me just scan some items. So I'll scan an item here, and then another one, and then another one. And then I'll go ahead and hit the pay button, and we're going to pay with cash, and I have some preset denominations here. As far as payment tenders are concerned, you define the payment tenders that you use. So cash, credit, store credit, loyalty points, accounts receivable, you define what that is. Looks like I have some sales going on here, so it's actually showing some discounts. So I must have some products on sale. And this is my receipt. It is completely customizable. You can put your logo up here. Per store, so if you have multiple stores, you can easily customize the text underneath your company name at the top and also at the bottom. So it's a great marketing tool to market an event, to market your website, your loyalty program, whatever it is that you want to market. A lot of people use it to list out what their hours of operation are as well. And this barcode here is for a validated return. So if I'm going to be returning merchandise, I simply scan the barcode. That will call up the transaction and allow me to return the items that I'm bringing back. Now you can also email receipts, and that's a great way to capture email information. And you can also print a gift receipt. And this function is customizable as well if you wanted to print something else, such as maybe care instructions for a particular plant. That can be unique to the item, and then it would appear here in a box as well for you to print. So lots of great things in Counterpoint. So let me do a little bit more of a complex sale here. So this time around, we're going to use the buttons to sell. So I have a landscaper who's coming up and he's purchasing some trees. So I'm going to hit my tree button and Japanese maple. And it's asking if we want to install and deliver it. Now this is called a kit, and you have the ability to use kits to actually perform upsell functions. So if I say yes, it actually is going to add that line item on the ticket. So at this point, it's still a walk-in customer, but if it's a, a landscaper, I might want to capture their customer information. So let me go ahead and add my wholesaler. See, I can see he's at a wholesale A level into the ticket. So this is Mitchell Lowry, so we'll add him to the ticket. And if you notice, he got a discount. So because he's part of my wholesale contract pricing, he gets a 10% discount. So that's what it's calculating here. Okay. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and hit the pay button again, and I'm going to pay with cash. And I just put the exact amount in, and then I'm going to go ahead and print a receipt. We'll take a look at what that looks like. So here, because Mitchell is part of our loyalty program and I pulled him into the transaction, it's actually showing me his points that are earned and his balance. And if you noticed, when I was doing the ticket, it actually said loyalty points are available for redemption. So I could have actually redeemed them by, I think I have a loyalty button up here somewhere. I could have actually, paid with points here. So I could have actually paid with points on this transaction. So let's say now we have a landscaper who comes up, and he is going to be buying some bug spray, but then placing an order for a job. So I've actually set up a run page that I'd like to show you here. So customer comes up, he has bug spray, so I add that to the ticket, and let's say it's a 3-pack. Counterpoint lets you set up multiple units of measure, so this is an example of what that's doing. Now, if I had a barcode on each unit, then it wouldn't require that I select that unit of measure. It would just scan it at a 3-pack. Okay, and now your landscaper wants to place an order. So we're going to hit the order button, and we're going to process a new order. And again, this is a run page. So the first thing it's asking me is, who is the customer? So let's say this one is for John Ross. This is a note on John's account to let him know that his other order is ready. So as a cashier, I can say, oh, by the way, your other order is ready for pickup. So, so we've just communicated that to John. And now it's asking, what is the job that this is going to? So is there a job number associated here? So let's just say it's Ross 1432. So that's my job number. And now it's asking where I'm going to ship this order. So I'll take ship to information here. I'll just keep this as is, but you would just add the ship to information. And then it's asking if I want to have a note printed on the picking ticket of where to deliver it. So let's say deliver in the back of the house. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and save that. And that's it. So now I can start adding the items in that I'm going to be ordering for the job. So let's say we'll do this, and we're going to order 12 of these. And let me see, we'll do some of these as well. And we'll order 12 of these. And let's do some hanging baskets also. Okay, so those are the 3 items that I'm going to be ordering for my job, but I'm walking away with the bug spray. So if you notice, the bug spray is green, so that's my cash and carry item, and these are the items that are going to be on the actual order. So at this point, I can go ahead and hit my pay button, and for simplicity purposes, we're going to pay with cash. And now it's asking, so we're going to pay the ticket balance, which is the bug spray. And then it's asking if I want to apply a minimum to the order. So let's say we're going to apply a $50 deposit to the order. So I'll hit OK. And it's going to go ahead and process payment. And now it's allowing me to print 2 forms of paper. So I can print an invoice, which is on an 8.5 by 11. So this is my order. Okay. And then this is, it's showing my deposit here. So this is my order. And then this is my receipt for my cash and carry item, which is my bug spray. And then it's also showing a receipt for the $50 deposit. So that's one of the things that Counterpoint does really well, especially against our competitors, is you can do a ticket and an order on the same transaction. Now let me talk about lookup for a second. So the lookup function in Counterpoint is phenomenal. So if I'm looking for a particular item, I hit the magnifying glass, and I can just start typing what I'm looking for, and it'll pull that item into view. And then I can use the zoom button to look up more details on that item. So if I want to see if I have quantities in other locations for a particular item, it gives me all the details I need right here. It can also give me item notes, so if there are specific notes on this product, so you can have those notes appear. And then I can look at monthly history for the product, and that can be done by sales, returns, etc. And then this button is grayed out because I don't have any recent sales for it, but if I had, I'd be able to drill into that as well and see what customers have purchased what items.